Welcome, Crystal Souls. Today, let's discover what is going to be next for you as a single. Can you expect love coming? And if so, who is this person? So I invite you now to pick between these three piles. We have pile number 1, 2, and 3. Take your time, you can meditate on them, and then when you are ready, you can find the timestamps on the video directly or down below in the description. So let's begin. So starting with pile number 1, let's see. But first of all, we're starting big and strong. We have the King of Cups and we have the Knight of Cups, okay? So this is screaming romance for you and possibly somebody you meet while you are on the go. Why? Because you can see the King here is on the boat, possibly on a cruise or traveling to the sea. And you can see the Knight on the horse. So this shows again some motion. Of course, this could be talking about them making that move towards you romantically, because this is all about what this card is talking about. But at the same time, I'm seeing this as some hints with some type of move, some type of invitation, maybe to go somewhere, to go on a date, to go on a weekend, maybe meeting while you actually travel, or you actually struggling. So this is totally what I can see here. There is some motion, movement, interest, and this person is inviting you in. This is clear to me, and they are willing to actually direct themselves towards this romance that will be starting. So for the timing, we have summer, okay, and that makes sense too, because the way he's dressed with a swimming suit here, yes, this is giving you this energy of, going on a trip, going on vacation during summer breaks. So maybe that's the sign. Maybe that's the timing for you guys. Of course, whenever you're watching this, because, the timing is going to be different for every watcher here, and this is not a timed reading. So this could be around this timing for you guys, going on a trip, traveling whenever, okay? It's not about just summer, but this could be definitely what we can see here. And with the Knight of Cups, I see this as a sign that this person is going to be hooked on you and willing to make a move towards you romantically. And then for this one, to me, it's a person who is emotionally available, stable, willing to build something, willing to have a partner for life. This is what I heard and felt. So this is the direction they're taking with the relationship, which is beautiful to see, because you do want to experience that. By the way, I forgot to talk. I forgot to turn, not talk. I forgot to turn this. You were spoiled. But anyways, so for the other cards, we have collective and waiting for your venue. Maybe there could be some waiting. Maybe that's why we talked about the next season, especially if you are watching this when I'm posting it, because, it depends where you live as well. But in France, for example, we are currently experiencing spring. So this could be the next season for you. So there could be a waiting indeed. And here we can see a scenery during winter. So possibly during winter, there could be, or there have been, a waiting for somebody to come in. So for this one, I see that this waiting will be over. If you've been single for a while, or keeping yourself single too, because I see the barrier as a barrier of protection, boundaries that you created to not even welcome people that are not interesting or not, that connects to your values or that fits what you're searching for. So you're not willing to waste time just dating or just to be with somebody. You want something that is gonna be profound and deep. We had 2 waters, cards. So in my perspective, you want something deeply emotional. You want something romantic. You want something that is going to sweep you off your feet, because you've been possibly bored just to date, or to date to have a partner and see nothing really grow from there. So you're waiting for the one, and I'm certain that they are waiting for you too. Like, they want something that will be stable, and they might be big romantics as well. So now you know. And then we have the collective card. So to me, this might be a sign that you could be meeting while going to an event, party, meeting center. If you plan to be traveling with friends, for example, on summer, this could be the sign. Doing so might help you to connect to this person, or might help you to feel comfortable and confident because you have your friends around. So if there is some invitation, it doesn't have to be trips, okay? It could be, for example, a birthday party of a friend. It could be your family members going to a special event and you follow them. This could be when you guys meet. But there could be some invitation with the collective in order for you guys to actually be together. And you're going to get good vibes from the person too. You know, this person is not desperate, it's not a playboy here, it's not a playgirl either. It's somebody who is actually willing to invest and willing to pour their heart in the relationship. Look at this. Come seduce me. So, we talked about this openness, and yes, you can feel this welcoming energy from them, and they might feel this invitation too with your energy. And that's because you've been waiting for somebody like them. So anything you picture as perfection and ideal in a person, this is what you get from them. So they're waiting for you to make a move too. It's not just about them, and we talked about this. The Knight of Cups is that move that is made, but they also want you to show, hey, I am interested and I like you or find you actually very appealing, because they have options. Okay, you have to know that they do have options, but they are hooked on you. And then we have aiming for the same direction in love. I'm telling you, you guys are clicking. You are bonding because you want the same things, and you are actually seeing clearly what you want in them and what they might share about their perspective, their growth, what they want to achieve, who they are, what they did experience as well in romance. They might actually be the picture of what you wanted in person. So you are aiming in the same direction for love. For example, if you want to date to marry, this is what they want. If you want to have a family, to conceive, this is what they want. If you only want to adopt pets, this is what they want. If you just want to be the two of you and have pet robots like me, this is what they want to. Like, see, that's the perspective. So anything you're aiming for, you find and reach with this person. And this is why a lot of you guys have been waiting. You've been put in this waiting room because the universe wanted you to work on yourself, to really know what you're searching for or who you're looking for. And then you reach the target, pretty much. It's definitely the sign I can see on the cards. But seduction is starting, okay? So get ready. And then we have for the traits, someone who is obedient and someone who is smart. So this could be of the dynamic, the dynamic between the two of you. But I feel like this is the masculine, being obedient or being someone who is easy to be with, not someone who is very rigid or resistant or very strongly in their masculine, like they have to lead all the time. No, that's somebody who is willing to compromise and can be obedient. Or this can just be in the bedroom too, like that could be the sign as well. And someone who is smart. And this is not just intellectually smart. It's about spiritually bonding, emotionally understanding each other, holding each other's hand, being present for each other, willing to go the distance together emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically. So this person is going to possess the traits and qualities as intelligence that you've been searching for. Rather, it's romantic intelligence or body intelligence or whatever that is, okay? So this is something you can expect from them. Let's see now the messages, but you saw one already. So, as you could tell, we have this person inviting you to touch you. It's funny because, come seduce me. I'm obedient. Touch me. Like, this could totally be the dynamic with your intimacy with this person here, okay? So, just so you know. So, touch me and shall we go home? Okay, well, they're still inviting you. It's still like they are trying to make you have a role to play with this seductive game and possibly physically too. But at the same time, it's like, I can give you instructions. If you need them, I can teach you. But they want indeed you to be comfortable doing, touching them. Of course, it could be a caress, it could be caressing their hair, it could be holding hands, whatever that is, okay? But they will possibly give you instructions for that with what they might like actually. So these were the cards. Let us continue with the other techniques. We have quite a few of them. So first I'm going to start with the grid. So far we had water energy, so this could be a water sign, or like I said, we had winter and summer season for the cards. Let's see here what we have. Okay, so we have potentially all of them because one is in the middle, but especially Aquarius, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Leo. I was about to say Cancer, but Cancer can be included because we had summertime. So this could be a summer season sign, which is totally Cancer, Leo, and possibly one that I can not remember. But I know because I'm a Cancer lady, and I know that next is Leo. I don't remember what is next. I think it's Virgo, but I'm not certain. Anyways, so let's continue and see the other hints. So I'm going to start with the dice, and then we have letters and words. Now I just noticed I forgot the plate for the letters. But anyways, I'll pick it up in a second. So for these, I'm seeing that, like with the footsteps, I'm seeing this as following each other, or you might be guided to follow this person around, and this is because they are very inviting, very comfortable to be around. But this could be also on social media, so they could be following you on social media. Speaking of media, we have a camera here. I mean, 2 cameras, different ones, but definitely cameras here. So this could be a sign they're following you on social media. Perhaps maybe they're creating content or working in this industry. They could be a model, for example. They could be an actor. They could be a YouTuber, you know. This could be anything really connected to the medias. Then, okay, this will turn into a diamond. Maybe that's a sign too. You are reaching this treasure person, someone you see as a diamond. And then this one again makes me think of traveling with a bird, especially maybe near the sea. And we saw the scene with the this one, the King of Cups, on the boat, and you can totally, you know, picture a bird appearing in the scenery. So maybe that's a sign again related to where they live, where the two of you can be traveling to, going on a weekend. I don't know, but lucky you guys. But definitely I see that this could be the scenery. With the bike, I'm seeing this as some motion again, or maybe going to, like for example, a natural place and actually going for a ride together, going for a walk if you're not too keen on riding. Ooh, look at this. We have the lock and we have the key. So they might be the key to unlock your heart. This is totally the message and the metaphor I can see with this one. And I'm certain that a lot of you are very guarded when it comes to love or dating or talking to people. Like, you're not somebody who is easily moved, or you can be and then you lock yourself up because your mind can be actually overthinking things or projecting a lot of fears, and then it's like, oh, guard up again. Okay, so you can be, oh, this person is seducing, and then, oh no, wait, I need to protect myself. Don't be a fool. Like, that's really the energy I'm getting for these. But with this person, you might feel very comfortable to actually open up. And then we have the dog. You know, we talked about adopting a dog, so maybe a sign again. So the dog and chatting. And we talked about social media too. So you can be talking on a social media platform, meeting on one of them, could be a dating app as well. It could be somebody who leaves comments on your post and social media things. That could be a sign too for a lot of you. And for the dog represents fidelity. And this is totally what I can feel from your person. This person is hooked, this person is stable, this person is willing to build with you, and actually not interested about the other person around, because they do have options. They're very attractive, just as you are attractive, and they know that. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, I don't really care if I don't have a connection with somebody, especially emotionally. I'm not invested. So let's pick some letters and words. Actually, I'll pick this, which was under my cup. So let me just clean it, because the drink was cold, and it's possibly, it was possibly a little bit, what is the foam, misty foam that you have under? I don't know what to call this in English. In French it's condensation, but I don't know. Anyways, so we have 10. Could be a number that you see, or 111, because we have all ones appearing here. For the other cards, there's no much number showing up, but 10 could be a sign and number 1 could be a sign. So number 1 is, and actually it is funny because number 10 represents endings and new beginnings, and number 1 is totally new beginning. So maybe you are ending a relationship, closing doors, healing from this one, and welcoming something new. And this might be showing up with this, especially if you see these numbers. I see king in Portuguese, and we have the king of cups. So expect it. Expect a person you see as a king. Expect a person who is going to be here forever and reaching out to you very soon. I'm not seeing you waiting too long, to be honest. Possibly the next season for the majority of you. Or, like I said, summer, winter, and these seasons that we could see on the grid. So next, I'll be picking my book, my oracle book. So if you guys are interested, this is linked down below as always. Same thing if you do want to get a reading with me, which I always love and appreciate. Thank you guys for your support. So let's see, group number uno, what is the message? Open your third eye, ask, feel, and see. So if you want to get more hints about this person, this could be the way to actually do so. So try to meditate, open your third eye, ask and feel. By the way, I'm not sure if you guys follow me on my ASMR channel, the one I just created. This is Marion ASMR pretty much, so it's easy to find me. I did create a guided meditation to meet your soulmate, but I do want to actually explore and do more meditations because this one was actually appreciated. So if you want to actually discover your soulmate, you can do this meditation. Currently 11:11 on the clock, magical. So you can write it down to 11:11 in the comments to manifest this beautiful love that is starting for you. This could be a sign. I just talked about the soulmate meditation, so I don't know. But yes, claim this energy and have a beautiful day. Let's go group number 2 and see hints about who is gonna be the person that is coming, because I can see there is something happening here. Okay, so I see possibly different scenarios or circumstances. I forgot to turn this again. Anyways, because I spoiled pile number 1 and I spoiled you too. Anyways, but that was just a message. So what I see is that you guys possibly have a crush on somebody specifically. Because if you look at her, she is in dreamland right now. She's picturing possibly what did happen, what was said, what she did receive as a text or message from the crush she has, or there is a picture that was posted from somebody that she likes. This is you, okay? This is you being fond on somebody. If not right now, this will be in the near future. You might have some attraction towards a specific person, someone who might be very appealing, very beautiful, very charismatic and charming. So expect it. Expect to be seduced or charmed, if not already being charmed. But I see that there is competition with this person. So the scenarios I can see, because that's a general reading, okay? And if you do want a personal one, you always have everything linked down below if you guys are interested. But I do see that some of you might be in a triangle situation, third-party situation, or just having some, just somebody that is trying to get your man or your girl. Because we can see there's a situation that you're looking for. I mean, you're looking from the distance and you're not really liking the view. Like, you want this person here to be you, whether it's the man or the girl, whatever that is. But I see that you might actually judge what's currently happening and not be too happy about their circumstance. For example, they might be dating at the moment. They might be interested in somebody. They might be maybe a best friend. They might have their eye on somebody, or somebody has their eye on them. Whatever the scenario is, but this card is telling you, hey, if you want this person to be yours, you need to make a move, you need to make a choice. So it's whether you stay in the distance, in the shadow, and you're not seen, because you can see right there, they are under the spotlight. This is what is currently happening and what is highlighted, but you are currently in the shadow. You're not seen by the person, which is sad, which is sad, but this is something you can change. But now the universe is asking you, do you like this person enough? Do you want this person or not? And if you do, then make the right judgment and take according actions to make this happen. Because yes, being in fantasy land is great, but if you don't do anything about it, you will never experience the love that you dream about. So you can get that. I mean, the Seven of Pentacles is about investment and waiting in order for you to get what you want. So maybe you're waiting for them to split if they're dating. Maybe you're waiting for them to notice you instead of the other competition. Whatever that situation is, time to be bold, time to take actions, and time to show how you truly feel to the person, because that is the way to win. That is the way to be with the person that you want to be with. If there is a target, if not, this will make sense later. And you might notice, oh, there could be competition. And it's not something to be scared about. And please don't be like, oh, I'm going to pick another pal because I don't want to be in competition. It's not something you choose, okay? It's something that is possibly there because the situation is like this and that's it. But it's not something to be scared about. Trust in your potential, trust in yourself, and trust in the love that you can give to the person. And if they do not notice that, then let's see what's come. Ming. Let's see. Okay, well, I feel like with this one, a lot of you will be dancing together. So dance with me. See? You're in this adventure. And I see this one as a chariot, because we have the chariot appearing here. And the chariot in tarot is all about triumph and victory. So this is why if you are somebody who is always giving up because you do have competition or because they're talking to somebody, you don't even know if they are interested. You don't even know if something is really happening. So instead of judging from afar, be the actor, like from there. And be the one who can change the game, actually. So dance with them, meaning take action to be with them and be present in their life. Somebody will fall in love, not with the illusion, not with your distance, not with you not responding to them, not with you playing games with them. Somebody is going to fall in love with you if they see investment, if they see that you show up, if they see that you are willing to actually go the distance with them. Of course, I'm talking about mature people. I'm not talking about boys willing to have fun. I'm not talking about girls willing to have an army of men around them or women around them. I'm talking about people that are willing to invest. Because this is what this card is all about. Investing, committing, growing, seeing what comes after. And not just, okay, let's flirt, let's have fun, and then, oh, let's find another person because, oh, it's boring, suddenly. No. And I'm certain that you want to grow the relationship just as they want that too. And if you show them, with me, that's possible. Not because you're desperate or because you want them, and like show up as somebody who is so confident, so happy on their own. You have enough, you possess enough, and you give the love you are desiring to yourself, so you're not craving for it. So because you do have enough, it's rather they're good enough or they leave. And that's okay. Because it's rather they dance with you or it's okay, I'll find somebody who is willing to dance with me. But they are willing to. So do not give up, take action. That's totally the message here. And if you want to go the distance with them, it will. Of course, this card can be talking about traveling and meeting this person, or traveling to the person if this is a long distance relationship, for example. But I see that there is some motion to make. Okay, the chariot is the car. So this could be driving to their place. We have the car here. We have the car, ancient car, appearing on this card. So this is totally what could be happening. So they could be driving to your place, could be driving to their place, driving or whatever transportation tool you use. But this is what I see. There is some motion, movement, and action to be made if you do want to date. Same thing, like if you've been trying to manifest love, trying to find the one, but at the same time, not talking to anybody, not going out, not being social, expecting a miracle. Yes, it's good and all, but at the same time, you're not taking action to get there. Not talking to anybody, whatever. So be honest with yourself. You have to realize and recognize, am I actively searching for love? If not, then it's no surprise you are single. And you have to hear it possibly to wake up sometimes, because you might be craving for the love, even looking at, dramas or shows with love or relationships appearing. And you might be telling yourself, I wish I had that. Then don't wish, take action and make it happen. Because I can see this person is willing to be with you. Like, you can see the chemistry, like the vibe, this comforting energy from them hugging each other on these two cards. So thank you for being my savior. And this is probably what you want to experience in a relationship. You want to find someone who is strong and mature, emotionally there for you, supporting you, and also understanding you. Like, that's what I see. Like, this person is able to provide you on these levels. So thank you for being my savior. And you're strong. Don't let your mind fool you. And again, they want you to realize you are precious. You are special and strong. And that's the same for love. Like, the love they feel towards you, they notice that and they want to nurture it and to protect it. And they want you to feel your very best in their presence. Like, that's something you have to notice about them. Because a lot of you might be questioning that. Is this person really interested, or just being a good friend, or... No, they really like you. So for the traits. Clingy and a little bit intimidating. This might be in the start and this might be after getting closer to you, of course. But yes, maybe that's why, a lot of you are from the distance, because they do have this intimidating vibe about them. And it's like, I don't know what to do, to say. I'm not certain this person is really interested. Like, don't overthink it. Don't. Because they might just look like this. But when you get to know them and get close to them, they might be the friendliest person ever. You see? So yeah, that... Expect them to be clingy, to hug you, to appreciate these type of connections physically. So you can see is actually sleeping or cuddling, head on the lap. So this could be something to expect from them. Let's see messages. So won't you regret if I go? Ooh, okay. And it's hard to hold back. I want you so much. So that is clear. This is what they want you to know. They want you as well. And like, it's hard for them to hold back and to pretend. And at the same time, because they know they have these people interested. But if you are playing distant, if you're playing cold, if you're playing games, this is something they do not like. And they're asking you, if I go, will you regret it? Will you regret us not working? Will you regret us not giving each other a chance? I'm not sure what the situation is or what connection that could be. I'm not certain if this is an ex. I don't think so. But there could be some past connection or flirting with each other and things never really happened because you or them were redirected. I don't know. But at the moment, or whenever you're watching this, there could be some step forward to make to actually make that happen, because they're asking you, won't you regret if nothing happens actually? So let us see next. So with the grid, we're gonna see rather the zodiac sign of the person or season when the two of you will be together. So for the 7 of Pentacles, 7 could be significant, connected to a specific date, counting days, counting weeks, whatever that is. Maybe that's a sign that you see. 777 could be the jackpot, luck, whatever you associate to 7. 7 is also associated to spirituality. And Pentacles is actually earth sign, or this could be autumn season. Oh, we have many of them. Okay, so we have Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, Aries, Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Scorpio for the signs. I'm gonna pick next the dice. Okay, so I see the camera. The camera could be, for example, one of you can be creating content, creating videos. This could be something they do for a living. I see the law as well. Someone who is hardworking. Ooh, we talked about motion, trips. We talked about cards as well. And here we have the airplane. So all of this can be significant. something they do, a passion, someone who is just and fair. If this is about justice, like this one makes me think about strength. So I'm picturing this as the tarot cards. So justice is Libra and strength is Leo. So these could be extra signs or seasons, but they have strength and they were telling you you are strong, don't let your mind fool you. So again, they could be showing you that to let you know you're strong and this is what I like about you. You're fair, this is what I like about you. So traveling indeed is a sign, and we had rather creating content, watching a movie together. This could be actually a date. They might send you a message, or you might be the one who's sending them a message, maybe having an idea on what to send them. And if you've been overthinking it, because I know that when you like somebody, it's difficult just to find the right words. Like, especially if you like them so much and you put them on a pedestal. Like, it's like, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to comment, I don't know what to do. Don't overthink it. Be natural, go with the flow, be risky, because that might actually allow you to win. But take some step. You will find clarity for sure. Like, take some step. And with the measuring tape, this could be math. So they could be skilled in this area, or you can be, I don't know. I think about the architect as well with the measuring tape. So we had the law, hard work, definitely business as well. And I can see architecture, something related to acting, social media, etc. This could be connected to the camera. Business email could also be something. Yeah, that's so far what I can see with these. But I feel like we have a lot of hints for you guys. So, oh wait, I need to pick the letters and words first. So let's see. With the letters and words, we can see a name appearing, a place. Anything specific? Oh, I forgot to place them here. Okay, so for the, oh, I see été in French, which means summer. So summer season could be the season for, oh, I see entrepreneur, maybe an entertainer. Entertainer. From gentle, follow, okay, so yes, they could be following you. Yes, we have to follow. So you follow each other back, or will be in the future. So gentle, from, and wish. So you do wish to be with them. I'm seeing 111 or 1111 as a sign you can see. Maybe something that, you know, is telling you that's the person you wish to be with. That's the person you've been praying to manifest. This person will be gentle, wishing to be with you. And it's funny because we had 1111, which is a wish coming true. Like when you see that number or when you see this on the clock, you make a wish. So it could be totally related to you attracting the wish you want in the connection with this person, or you're attracting the person of your dreams. And we have Gemini. And we had this before. So Gemini again. So for the Oracle, oops, stay there. Oracle book, let's see the Oracle message you need to receive. And by the way, if you guys want to get a reading with me, everything is linked down below. Always check my pinned comment because sometimes I do post some discount codes for you guys. So check it out. Let's see. Oh, you're blinded by your emotions. I feel like the emotions could be jealousy for a lot of you guys. So don't let them win, okay? But because that could be blocking you to experience the love you do want with this person. So I want you to claim this energy down below. And also write 1111. We saw that number again because we saw this on pile number 1. So maybe that's the invitation. Write 1111 down below in the comments to amplify and manifest this love. So you can write 1111 and maybe you claim or something like this, whatever you feel inspired to write, maybe an information that can help you manifest what you want. I also want to let you know that I created an ASMR channel. So this is Marion, underscore ASMR. So you can find me there. I'm telling you this because I am doing more of role play for girls, with fashion role play, fantasy role play, and I also did a meditation to actually manifest and meet your soulmate. I also do plan to do more hypnosis, guided meditations. I also thought about Reiki videos, so make sure to follow me out there. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you on my next one. Bye-bye. So Palmetry, let's go and see what is coming for you. If you're single, what can you expect? Or can you expect? So first of all, we have the Fool and we have the Eight of Wands. Okay, so I see seduction being quite crazy, and a lot of you guys might be playing on this seduction to be attracting the person that you have as a target, or that is gonna be appealing to you when they enter your life. So this could be something to keep in mind. Seduction is gonna be strong from you and from them. And this is something you might find also very exciting, very fun to do with this person. And then for the Fool's card, I'm seeing this as the announcement of a new connection, a new interest, somebody who is trying to reach out to you, to try to be with you. If you look at the scene, this makes me think of maybe some tension between the two of them being shy, like not knowing what to do, and the person is trying to reach out to the lady, is like, I want to make things better again. Or maybe that's just, hey, I'm seeing you crossing the road, nice to meet you, or whatever that is, I don't know. But there could be some movement or something that's done to connect together. And the Fool is all about a new start, a new chapter starting here. So in my perspective, there's something that is gonna be flourishing, that is gonna be presented to you in order for this love to bloom and to start. So you two can experience that together. And this one talks about hard work, putting the work into things to see things growing. So this is all about the seduction here, okay? If you want this to grow, if you want this person to be hooked on you, you do have to put the work. You do have to be actively seducing, showing up, and being present for your person. That's the only way to make things happen with them, okay? So that is a reminder. You want them, seduce them. You want this person to be hooked? Okay, then don't be too desperate too, because this person is just, here, from a perspective, she is not chasing. He is the one chasing. He is the one who is making that step. So maybe the masculine has to be in this energy, which is actually more of the role of the masculine. And I'm talking about energy here, not talking about the body. So the masculine is more of the one who is invested and taking action, when the feminine is actually more of the runner in this dynamic here. Not the runner, but you get the point. She's not desperate for attention. She's not looking for love. And maybe that's why a lot of you guys have been single, because you are not desperate. You are not, putting all your effort to be finding somebody or being with somebody that you like. Like, it's rather something that is naturally happening, or then it's not for me. And I'm certain that you believe in timing, you believe in the universe manifesting the right person for you, and this is why you are not desperate. But you know when to seduce somebody, when to put that, that effort and substance, let's say, to start seducing them. I forgot about the cards, but this is so connected to what we saw here. So yes indeed, there is. And I'm certain this is something important. This is what they do want to experience with you. Like, if they do not feel special, if they do not feel like you are actually flirting with them, or, putting that effort in a way. When you like somebody and you start to be a bit more risky with your text, or you might actually dress up in a way that looks very appealing. I mean, she's wearing what seems like to be a shirt in the morning, so this could be something that they find attractive on you too. But seduction, and I'm seeing seduction with words as well, because he on the card is actually holding a book, or this could be this intellectual attraction that you have towards somebody. Or maybe like me, you're very attracted by intelligent people. Like to me, physical is great. Emotionally, yes, I do want somebody who is a match to me. But when somebody is intelligent and poetic and romantic, I'm hooked. But for the rest, eh. And when somebody is desperate, always running after me, that's something that turns me off completely. Like if somebody is desperate by text or messages, I'm like, oh, no. I don't want to be with somebody who is like too desperate for me or too. It's a perspective because I'm very independent as a person, and perhaps you can relate to this. But when you're very independent, you don't like somebody to be too clingy, especially physically or with messages. Like I love my space, and I love to have free time for myself because that's what makes me grounded. So of course, in a relationship, you also have to notice like what works with you and what do not work with you, because this might not be something that seduces you. If you find these type of traits that actually are not aligning with your personality or with your needs and your values too. So that's something to take into consideration. And this is possibly why a lot of you guys, you're not desperate for love. You're not desperate for love, and you're not willing to compromise if this doesn't feel right, okay? So for the star, I see that your wishes will come true. If you have been trying to manifest this seduction, if you've been trying to manifest this new beginning, you are offered the opportunity to do so. So this star card is showing up to you, telling you, hey, wait, because whatever you've been calling in, the person that you truly value, the seduction you want to actually experience, you're getting. You are offered, but you've been possibly waiting to build yourself. And when feeling ready, this is when you offer the opportunity to be dating this person. So let's see what we have. I want to wake up to you for the rest of my life, and I'll set myself free and run to you. Interesting. I'll set myself free and run to you. So there could be some type of blockage. Rather, it's something like maybe they're dating somebody, maybe you're dating somebody. I don't know. But there could be some situation like this or something more emotional or mentally challenging. So there's a need of freedom before starting to date each other. So diving in to liberate the lady is what you can see here, because she is tied up, trapped a little bit. And then we have, I want to wake up next to you for the rest of my life. So this is an investment they're making with you. And this is possibly why you haven't been dating for a long time, because you did not find anybody who was able to commit or willing to commit and willing to live the rest of their life with you. And to me, that's a turn off. When somebody is not willing to invest, not willing to grow. I'm at an age where I want to find my husband or nothing. Like, I'm okay living my life completely alone, but I do not want to be with somebody who's going to waste my time, waste my energy, and play with my feelings, because that is not where I want to go. So I would rather want to find someone who is mature enough, stable enough in many different aspects, so then I can live my life with them. But for the rest, I have no time for this and no will to actually invest my time, because my time is precious and my energy is delicious. This is from a song, but anyways, I'm sure a lot of you guys do know this singer. I love her so much. Like, she has such a beautiful, magnetic, spiritual energy, and she is gorgeous too. I don't remember. I think it's possibly Third Eye, from the song that is called Third Eye. I can check it. Let me check it. I'm not certain about the title, could be Self-Love, but this is from Shannon Blake, if you do know her. I'm not sure if this is how you pronounce her name, but anyways, I really like her songs, and yeah, they just raise your vibe like crazy. Like, I love Third Eye, Self-Love, and Energy Vampires. These ones I listen on repeat, especially when I do clean my house. But yes, that's a good thing to listen to these songs too, because you clean the energy as well with the lyrics, which are very powerful. Um, what was I talking about? I don't remember. But yes, so protect your energy and only welcome people that do resonate with what you look for romantically. So for the traits. Oh, okay, so we have somebody popular and tactile. And they might express their love this way too. Like they want to, for example, like they want to hug you, caress you, hold your hand. They might express like the way they truly feel with their intention physically. You see what I mean? And I feel like a lot of men, especially, do express more of a physical love because their language is more of a tactile attention. Um, and you will also notice like what intentions they have when they are being tactile. So, and especially if they do want to sleep with you right away, it's like, like somebody who is willing to invest and earn you will never do that because they will know that this is a potential chance to lose you. Because a woman is not willing to be devoured unless she is fully in love. But to fall in love, she will need somebody who is proving her. She is a diamond. She's a treasure. And a treasure, you don't just consume it and spend it, okay? A treasure, if you're smart, you will take your time to spend it intelligently. So that's the same here for love. It's not a love you have to consume right away. And it shouldn't be. If you are craving, it's because you don't have enough. That's it. But when you date somebody who has enough, and I'm seeing a rich person here with popularity, so they do have enough attention, they do receive a lot of love, and it's not just love from everybody around. This could be friends, this could be family members, or this could be a fan base, maybe, I don't know. But this person is popular, so they do receive that attention, or maybe that's you as well. And when you do receive that love, whether it's maternal love or whatever, you will not be desperate for it, even romantically, because any form of love is feeding you. And this is good because that gives you that stability, actually. And this stability is so necessary if you do want to make things work. So for the messages, what they want to say to you, it's hard not to undress you. I mean, yes, you could see totally. It will be, it will be something you will feel passionate. The passion you will feel is something that is obviously there because you do like the person and because, of course, you will want to, at some point, be willing to grow the relationship physically and intimately. And I look at you from the distance. Okay, so you can have a secret admirer. That makes sense because the first card, it's the start. They might be shy, but they're trying to reach out to you. So I look at you from the distance and I sometimes look at your social media. Makes sense. If they are from the distance, this is possibly all that they got. Your social media, whatever you post, whatever you share. Or if not on social media, they might be looking at you from the distance physically. It's beautiful because we had the star and popular. So if one of you has a certain status, especially online because we have social media, or with your career, maybe that's why it's difficult for one of you to make that step. Because you might be put on a pedestal or you might put them on a pedestal and this creates distance. And this distance is not really helping the relationship to grow and to evolve with time. So I feel like it's a sign for you to feel now comfortable, whatever the status is. It's not because you suddenly have 1,000,000 followers, or it's not because, it shouldn't be. It's not because you do have a big following or big fans or some type of influence or big business that is well known everywhere that suddenly you are unreachable. And I see so many content creators, so many even celebrities who do talk about them feeling so lonely because people, when seeing them, they suddenly actually distance themselves because they believe, oh, they're not reachable, they don't want to talk with us. Like, why? It doesn't make sense. They're still human. And I'm certain that if you start to talk, if you do have a chance, to people that might be influencers, or of course they can be difficult to reach out on social media because they're bombarded by messages and by comments and whatever. But at the same time, like a lot of them, if you do meet them in real life, you might notice they're not guarded. Not everybody, because I have met a few creators, and I was pretty disappointed. And this was before YouTube taking off for me. So this was, yeah, more than 10 years ago, and I was a little bit surprised because a lot of them, like on YouTube, are so different in real life, and not in a positive way. But, you know, it happens. And some, actually, you actually got a good surprise. So now let's see for the zodiac sign. So this could be rather connected to the zodiac sign of the person. This could be, of course, the season. For the cards, we add Pentacles, which is earth energy, or this could be autumn season. For the signs, we have Leo, Cancer, Taurus, Aries, Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Sagittarius as well. So these could be timings, okay? Remember, if not the signs. Actually, I'll pick the dice first. Okay, this one went crazy. So we have the balloons, could be a party. Interesting, because we had popular, you know, social media thing. Telling you could be, I'm not sure if you are. Maybe you are somebody who has a social influence, and perhaps you can be invited to events in the future, or maybe in the near future, and events, party, collaborations. This is what I can see with this one. Maybe creating content with other popular people in your niche. Maybe that's somebody that is actually creating content with you. Of course, I'm talking to people that do create content, but this could be different. For example, we can go watch a movie together. You can celebrate a birthday party together. See, it is all about the perspective to interpret these messages and hints. I feel like a lot of you guys have your eye on somebody. You want to find clues, answers, or just more hints about them. Love is possibly what you will find in the long run. And I see this one as freedom, feeling free together. If you work in the same field, especially if you do have, you know, this popular or this status of popularity, like sometimes you want to find like-minded people that do actually work in the same field. And I understand that because I was myself married to a person that was a YouTuber, and I was at the time also working as a YouTuber. I was starting on my channel, but I was not posting anything tarot related. Before, I used to post more, like, especially things connected to philosophy, mental health, anything like sociology, anything like anxiety as well, like social anxiety and search. I was really passionate about these topics, but they did not take off. And then I switched to, I did a lot of things like entertainment, fashion, and then more sociology and search, and then tarot, and then it suddenly worked. Fun fact, this is after my divorce. Possibly I liberated so much toxic energy that poof, suddenly I rebirthed and the phoenix just appeared. Fun fact, we have the fire. But yes, it's possibly what you feel with the person. This rebirth, this fiery moment, finding clues and clarity with the person. Or possibly this is when you find clarity on your own, or on your own journey in your life, that you find the fire, you find the flame, and entertain this one with this person. And then we have possibly an artist and someone who is very hardworking with these two. So a creative artist, hardworking. So next, yeah, we picked everything. No, we did not pick the letters and words. I was like, something is missing, indeed. So let's see the letters and words so we can see perhaps a name, a place from this person. Ooh, I see TikTok. I mean, we saw so many things social media related. TikTok, if it lasts. Because I don't know. Late is what I see. Maybe that's being late on a date. We have UK. Eat. Tea as well. Spilling tea. eating together. What else do we have? This in French means, when you deliver a message and then it's read, it's actually what we see, lu. So that's read by the person. Maybe that's reading as well. Wait a second. Yeah, I was like, I think I saw a book, but I wasn't sure if this was, cannot talk today, if this was the pile, the pick card, whatever, group. I'm getting tired. Yeah, these pick cards do drain my energy like crazy. I was starting to switch, to another format, but a lot of you guys are not, no, I just switch pick cards, so I have to stick to them. But they're tiring, you have to know that. Extremely tiring. So what was I saying? I don't remember. Yeah, reading books. So they could be reading, or you can be reading the same books. Take, maybe some takeout. Maybe having a meal together. Oh, we saw the movie. So different takes. I'm sure you know what I mean. So yeah, recording different takes. Could be related to the work. So for the words, we have forever, sassy, rich, and we have a Virgo as an extra sign. We do have also some numbers appearing, so 1 and 5 especially. So you can see 11 a lot, or 1 a lot. Number 5, 11 popped on all the piles, even number 8. And that's a 0 for the 4. So 0 is a reset. Number 8 is the infinity, as you might know. Number 1, new beginning. 11 wishes coming true. And number 5 is about change. So they could all be about, change is going to manifest. A new beginning is going to be presented to you. What you wish is going to manifest. It's a reset. End of a chapter, new one. And number 8, finding your maybe soulmate, infinity sign, And I also wanted to let you know that I did create an ASMR channel. I'm saying that to you guys because with the 11 infinity sign, you can be attracting a soulmate. And if you do want to meet your soulmate, you do have the meditation on my channel. My channel is Marion_ASMR. So you will find me easily, I'm certain, on YouTube. On YouTube. So let's see an oracle message. And by the way, if you do want to get my oracle book, everything is linked down below. Same thing. If you do want to get a reading with me, also check the pinned comment because sometimes I drop some discount codes. So for the message, look at the situation from a positive perspective. So this is the guidance you possibly need to receive. And maybe that's why, because, they're popular, they might have options and whatever. Like, stop. See yourself as a precious gift, okay? And with that positive perspective, first you become more attractive because you do have that confidence. And also, this will translate into you manifesting that positively. So claim this energy. Also write down 11 in your comments. I did that for all the piles. We also... on all the piles, me saying sorry to the lamp I just hit. We saw 11, so claim it, write it down in the comments to affirm it. Like I said, if you do want to get a reading with me, everything is linked down below. Take good care of you, join the family if you're new, and I will see you in my next one. Bye-bye.